All right, welcome to Blown to Bits, the podcast where we talk about all things nerdy. I'm Nate, and here with me is
Ryan,
Charlie,
and our guest,
Archie Hamilton.
hey,
right on.
Hey, Nate, do me a favor and point that mic towards you.
Yeah.
Towards me.
This mic right here.
There you
Oh,
go.
Hey.
there we go.
Jeez.
The only guy
Act
that
like
went to
I've-
college for
Amateur
this
hour.
stuff.
Act like I've done
I went
sound
to college
before.
for it. I just never graduated.
Amateur hour over here.
I know.
Sheesh.
Fired
We
from
need
the
the
tech
pro
team.
ace over here. Ace has got this under control.
So last week we ended up trying to talk about some apocalypse scenarios. We only ended up getting to 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So we brought our expert in.
That's me.
Yes.
We's experts.
Did you check out the last week's?
I did listen to last week's, and I would like to add something to that conversation about aliens.
All right.
When Nate was talking about this occupation, there's an old show called V that came out in 1984, and then they redid for Sci-Fi or ABC or something, where there was like an alien force that were human-ish looking that came in and were like occupying. And the show was, I think, about like a Splinter Cell trying to take them down, but basically it was still business as usual. We just had alien overlords, or maybe like that show Alien Nation, where there was an alien that was a cop with a person. You
I
remember that
forgot all
one?
about that show. That
That
show's
their
cool.
heads looked weird, and I could never watch it because I couldn't look at their heads. It grossed me out. So
Yeah, the heads were
maybe that's what he was talking about with an alien occupation. But fingers crossed, we get some benevolent aliens.
Yeah.
That's the best possible scenario.
I mean, I could see Trump being an alien. That's why he has the comb over. He's hiding the burrow hole from where the alien.
Reptilian
burrow
from the center of the earth.
Yeah.
He's part conehead or something.
So if you had to choose, like, which kind of apocalypse you would be stuck in, what would it be?
I mean, I'm going for aliens for sure because that's my highest possible chance for survival. Because if there's anything where the power grid is shut down in the U.S., I'm done. If there's anything with zombies or like having to live off the land, I'm done. Robots, there's no way. I mean, I can't even beat video games. How am I going to beat a real life robot? So, you know, my best chance for survival, I guess, is probably either being on a ship like that show, The Last Ship, that
Have
you were
you
talking
seen
about.
that?
I've watched a couple episodes. It's pretty interesting. I was like, that's a pretty good idea. Just stay on that aircraft carrier.
Yeah, I mean, it got canceled, and then picked back up, and then canceled, and then picked back up. So I don't know what's going on with it now.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the few seasons that I watched were good.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was pretty... Or maybe a mutant apocalypse. That'd be okay.
Yeah,
They're
that
gonna
would
need
be cool.
Somebody's still got to be a janitor, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Someone's
Clean up
got
the mutant goo that they leave behind.
whatever. I mean, that's existence.
Yeah.
True.
There's that show, The Orville, where there's like the blob character, and everywhere he goes, he just leaves that slime.
Like Slimer.
Like that, man, that would suck to be like the janitor and have to like just go around cleaning
Oh,
up
yeah.
goo.
Right.
But it'd be better than getting ripped apart by Sabretooth or something.
Yeah, oh God, that would be awful.
So,
So what you're saying is you would be a slave to the mutants.
I'll be a slave to whoever comes around because everybody needs a lackey. You know, Cobra Commander once said everybody needs a scapegoat, and I really have tried to live by that since I heard him say that.
Okay.
Well, you do. You need
That-
someone to kick
that's
around
true.
and blame when something goes wrong, and like you keep that person around.
The whipping boy.
Yeah, you need a whipping boy. I'll be a whipping boy. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, if I was abducted into a spaceship, if I could, be a slave, but travel around the fucking galaxy.
Butt travel.
Well, yeah, do some butt traveling for sure.
Butt
with
traveling.
aliens.
traveling in the alien ship.
Hopefully they would need like some of our skills.
Right. No,
perhaps.
ideally, I'd have like
They
an
need a
actual
video
job
guy.
that they need,
Right.
or something.
Document
But
your shit.
in reality, I know it's probably going to end up being slave work. I don't know. Maybe they need a live specimen that has human history knowledge. I could help with that.
An ambassador.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, ideally, right? That's what you want to get, but robots aren't going to give you that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No,
that's
I mean
true.
the most you'd get from a robot is just implants, take you over,
Right.
like the Borg.
I'm kind of cool with that. If I
Yeah.
got to
You'd
survive.
be a collective.
I think that's where we're heading.
Well, that's better than the Terminator.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Terminator,
Us
I think
and
the
them,
worst
not
possible.
us
Yeah.
versus them.
Much like Mortal Kombat's the worst possible reality to ever exist. Terminator's the worst possible technological reality to ever exist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I don't think there's a worse robot out there.
Yeah, those movies have always seemed like there's no hope.
Yeah, that's why I don't like to
There's
watch
no
them. They
way.
scare me.
Although Bicentennial Man, he always kind of creeped me out.
What's that one
The
about?
Robin Williams movie.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I haven't seen that.
Oh,
one.
I haven't
He's
seen that
a-
either.
He's a robot that has AI, and over the course of his life, it's like him trying to become human.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, is that where he kind of like? No, is that the movie where he like goes for his citizenship or something like
Yeah.
that? Okay.
yeah, at the very end, like he basically had a heart transplant, to where, and then was granted his humanity on his deathbed,
That's
and
right.
so he went down in record as like the oldest human being.
That's pretty interesting.
But for
Is
the
it-
first half of the movie, it's Robin Williams in like this golden, like really creepy C-3PO that looks like Robin Williams.
Is it an old movie or is it like
It's not one of
70s or 80s or is it like
90s,
Yeah.
2000s.
I mean,
At
he
least
might have like
10,
one or
15 years ago,
it's
maybe.
like when he has like a couple gray hairs, but
Yeah,
on a scale of 1 to Mrs. Doubtfire, where would you put it?
after.
after.
Definitely after.
So better than Mrs. Doubtfire?
Oh, in terms of ranking
Oh,
it,
I thought
like,
you meant like timeline.
Well, yeah, but both actually. You
oh,
answer
it's
both
like
my
one of his
questions.
worst movies. I hate it.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
a good movie.
Good. Is it funnier than
You're not-
Patch Adams?
Probably.
I don't even really think it was that funny.
Yeah.
And there's like that movie that was around the same time with Haley Joel Osment, like AI or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
And then there's like iRobot, and like
My favorite one
people were
was
starting to get into
the
that genre.
Ex Machina.
Dude, that movie is terrifying.
Yeah,
I've not seen that one.
you need to
I
watch
want
that.
to,
Is
but
it
I'm
based off
kind of
of
scared
comic
of it.
books?
I
There's
don't-
That's a good
There's
question.
comic books called that are pretty interesting.
This one's
It
just
could be.
an AI,
Oh.
but it's basically like the secluded inventor creates this AI, and he hires this guy to come in to test if this AI is self-aware, if it's sentient or not. But it's like this whole mind game to where he kind of almost feels like he's the one being tested, and he's not sure. And it's got like a crazy
Some
twist.
Blade Runner type
Yeah,
stuff.
and he like
Yeah.
gets feelings for the machine.
Can't catch case feelings, man.
She's like putting on human
It's rule
clothes and
number
stuff, and yeah, dude,
Right. It's a mind
It's
fuck.
it's just a really good.
it's
mind
badass. It's on
twist.
Netflix still, I think.
Okay.
Mhm.
Definitely
have
worth
that.
a watch.
Right.
The guy that plays Poe Dameron's in it. He plays the inventor.
Yes.
Can't remember.
Oh,
his
That's
name.
what
oh,
I'm-
damn right.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
But that's probably my favorite AI movie I've
Right.
ever seen.
Pretty good one. Pretty good one. One apocalypse scenario we didn't talk about is what if Jesus comes back?
The
Well,
Rapture.
There's going to be
I
some
guess
pissed
we're all
off
fucked.
Republicans. I'll tell you that.
Oh.
They're going to be like, what am I doing down here with these schmucks? I'm like, well, maybe you shouldn't be so hateful all the time.
There's going to
Maybe
be a
should be
lot of
safe.
really rich pastors like still on Earth.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember that after the rapture happens, you're going to have 7 years of the tribulation period.
So
And
Trump's going to be an officer
So
for 7
basically, it
years,
already
you say.
happens. We're
Well, like-
living it.
You have the rapture where all Christians go, and then you have
Mhm.
7 years of tribulation where the Antichrist like reigns on earth and devil's playground, so to speak. But you have those 7 years to actually repent and like get saved, and then you can still go to heaven. And then at the end of the 7 years, like everyone's just that's left is just going to hell.
Going
Imagine
to hell,
that.
but still stuck on Earth.
I mean, Earth will become hell.
Well, that's what
so to speak.
climate change has turned into, so we're on track. Great. Did you read all that in a pamphlet that you got, like from that someone left on your car at the grocery store or something?
No,
That's
from the
okay.
Bible.
that is the Bible.
Okay. No, that
I
just.
I was
but you know what I'm
raised-
saying.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I went to that stuff too. I just.
And then there's a book series called Left Behind. There's like 12 books.
Oh, and Kirk Cameron's in the movie. Don't you forget it. Mike
But
Seaver himself.
the book goes over like the entire tribulation period, and it's actually a really good series.
I guess if anything made me believe in that, it would be seeing all these Christians, being brought up to heaven. I'd be like, oh, okay, maybe I should repent. Done, easy. I don't know.
Do you think like when they're raptured, like their clothes will still be there and like the fillings in their teeth?
Loot that, I guess.
I mean,
Think
like,
about traffic. It's gonna be
Ink
awesome.
from their tattoos.
yeah, that was what I was saying. Like if I got
Not gonna
raptured,
be in
like,
traffic anymore.
would it just be like the ink just fall onto the table?
That'd be a pretty cool effect.
That'd be
in
like
the
a real
movie.
cash grab there. For a hot minute, wouldn't it?
Gold everywhere.
Yeah.
Gold.
I'd be hanging out like at Masterpiece House or something.
No, Bill Murray, like in Zombieland.
Right.
Oh
Go to
yeah.
Bill Murray's house. I've been trying to get him on the podcast, but he hasn't replied yet.
You know,
keep
he's
trying.
it's a busy time of year. You know, golf's last vestiges of golf here before the winter hits. So he's just trying to get it all in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure once the frost hits, he'll be calling.
Yeah.
So zombies happen. Where's the first place you go?
I guess underground somewhere.
Really,
No.
no food,
Oh.
no
I'm
water.
saying first place
You're
I
just
go.
gonna beg.
I'm
I'm
going.
just burying.
gonna go hide.
Start digging a hole, and then I'm gonna
I'm
just
going to
die.
find the closest gun and blowing my brains out right then and there.
I will be eating a bunch of tranquilizers. No. Nebo
Well,
Mountain.
I'm glad I, can
guess-
count on you guys.
I guess I'm going for
I'm not
guns.
the one to count on.
Guns and ammo, and food. Right.
Right?
Water.
Lots of guns.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
Nebo
think.
somewhere
I think.
remote.
Well, I think ammo is going to be a lot more valuable than guns will be because there's millions and millions of guns, but ammo is going to be limited once it starts. So
Yeah.
I think
Can't
ammo.
get it at Walmart anymore.
Yeah, I think ammo would become the main currency,
It's a possibility.
Mhm.
not bottle caps.
Not bottle caps, not cassettes and floppies.
No, but it would be ammo, especially like 45 and 9 mil.
What kind of zombies are there? Are they slow ones or fast ones?
I hate the fast zombie
The
thing.
fast
It's just,
zombie
come
thing, it's
on.
like, man,
Yeah.
we don't have a chance.
Yeah,
well,
it's
I'm
too
sure
much.
they would
I've read
start
Marvel
out
Zombies. I know
fast
how
and,
it
like,
happens.
The longer they existed, the slower they
Yeah,
got.
they would deteriorate
Yeah.
and rot away.
Muscle atrophy. And
So
whatnot.
really, you just got to go somewhere remote and hole up for maybe 6 months, maybe a year,
Yeah.
and then you should be able to outrun most of the ones.
I think-
Nebo Mountain.
Well,
I don't know about all that.
there are already
They got-
zombies up there.
Yeah.
I mean, they would keep a lot of people out
Mhm.
I would
Including
get a
you.
boat or a yacht.
Why are they going to let you in?
because I'm such a nice
See,
guy.
What
That
I
is
was
my number
thinking,
one.
if you got a
Because
big
can
enough
zombies
group,
swim?
no,
Okay.
they
Go
can
to an
walk.
island.
They can walk underwater because they can't die.
They
'cause
don't
they'll
have to breathe.
Yeah, but
But-
sharks and stuff would eat them.
Yeah, fish would love a zombie.
And
Yeah.
do we get zombie sharks then?
I would say just
Oh,
humans. Fuck. 'Cause think about if everything that got bit was
zombie
infected.
Sharknado.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
a zombie mole just coming out of the ground.
Oh, God.
A mound of zombie ants.
No.
Like tremors, zombie tremors.
Oh,
Yeah.
those
Zombie
look like
butterflies.
those look like the worms in Dune.
Yeah.
It would be
Pretty
if
shy
everything
blue.
got infected, it would just be the end of the world.
right.
But I like the boat idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking like
Or
if
an
you got
airship,
a big
like in
enough
Mario.
group of people, like you could go take over an island, clear
Yeah.
it out, and just live there.
Lord of the Flies type deal.
Well, like even like a big, if you want to spend your time, you could clear out Hawaii.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Right.
Go because the Samoans are going to take care of you if they like you. So you got to get in
Yeah.
with them, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's the Rock's biggest fan. He's cool with us,"
Mhm.
and so I'll be in, and then I can get you guys in.
Cool.
That would be like the only way that I would survive the zombie apocalypse is
Yeah.
because
If somebody
people,
stronger is
people like
protecting
me. It's like I'm a nice guy and I can help. I'm not good at much, but
Yeah.
I'll lift your spirits.
Hey, that's important.
It
You know,
is.
maybe you can be a drummer guy for him or something.
Perhaps.
You got some
The
rhythm.
war drums.
Yeah.
Just some big, huge ones.
Somebody's got to play the drums for the haka. So, you're an important part of the show too.
I'll make the soundtrack to the apocalypse.
There you go.
Sweet.
I'll bring the guns.
Excellent.
I'll keep you guys.
All right,
alive.
we'll meet here first, and then we got to decide where we go.
My dad's.
All right.
We're going to
More
some
guns.
island somewhere.
Yeah, more guns.
More guns.
Well, military guy is definitely gonna help out.
Yeah.
He's got like all the gear from when he was in the military.
We're going to need a medic
Nice.
too.
Medic.
Hmm.
At least someone who's been got
I
a
can do
nursing degree or
CPR.
something. Yeah, I can do CPR, but we need someone that actually knows what they're doing.
Go to the hospital
Get
and
some
kidnap
books.
one.
Yeah, we'll be like, who wants to live?
Right.
Come with me if you want to live type scenario.
They get a seamstress. They know how to sew.
And
I can figure that stuff out.
In
Then
that
what
show
else do
that
you
I've been
need?
watching,
If you're in a zombie apocalypse,
Like
you
I
get that,
needed,
you're
they might
fucked.
know some things about like signs of infectious diseases that I don't know about, or signs of respiratory problems or something that we
Okay.
can head off at the pass. It's good just to have someone with some medical knowledge on what do you do once you tie a tourniquet. I don't know. I know how to tie one, but that's it. So
Got to chop that thing off.
Well, that's where she comes in then.
No, you don't.
Or he, whatever the case
Yeah.
may be. It's 2019.
First, you stop
Yeah.
the bleeding.
Well, tourniquets are to like cut off all.
yeah,
bleeding.
what it's usually because like a vein is ruptured,
Mhm.
and you need to clamp the vein. That's what tourniquets are usually for.
Right, but like you have to get it like fixed or like it's gonna rot off.
Mhm.
So I mean, if you tourniquet something up in a zombie apocalypse,
Look, here's
This
all I
is
know.
why we need a medic.
Yeah, this
Thank
is
you.
exactly why.
Thank you. I got tourniquet training at work, so I know how to tie one,
Man.
but I don't know what to do after that.
What's funny is that we would be having this same conversation in the zombie apocalypse if we didn't have a nurse.
Yeah.
Be like, it's going to rot up. We're like, oh no, you need to cut it off. We're like,
What about soldering it off? What if we just, get
Cauterize
it?
it?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That would probably be the best way to do it.
That'd hurt, boy.
yeah, get a big
That would hurt.
block of wood. to
At
put
least
in
you wouldn't
between the
bleed out.
teeth.
Yeah.
We'd have to find a military medic,
Yeah,
Not
exactly. We need a field medic.
either a field medic or like an ER nurse.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone out there is a
Alright.
field medic or
Or
a
an
nurse,
ER nurse.
just let us know.
You're trying to
Hit
join a
us up.
survival group.
Yeah.
What's up?
Let's join forces.
I'll inquire with my mom.
I saw a video online of this guy that took an old missile silo, and he's actually converting it into luxury doomsday.
Yeah. Oh, I've watched a bunch of those. I'm all about it. Let's talk about those.
But it's
Yeah.
like 5 million. It's like 18 floors, and each floor is like its own house, like self-sustaining.
Oh, neat.
But they're like 5 million a piece.
Uh-huh. I know. We got to start pulling our money.
They're pretty.
That's not much compared to like most celebrity houses. you know?
That's true.
Well, I'm
5
talking
million.
about like something like the size of this basement underground.
Oh.
But still, that's better than living above ground with the zombie apocalypse.
But-
There's a place in
Clean
Montana
air, water.
where they had it was a maybe not missile silo, but it was a military base, and they dug into it's just a bunch of little rolling hills. They dug into the hills and have put a bunch of bunkers underneath there, and some guys got like 300 out there that they're selling for starting at like $500,000 or something. So it's a little more affordable. It's really far out there. I've seen some of those luxury old missile centers and stuff like in Europe, some old Kremlin KGB type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Seen one out in like Kansas, Nebraska. It was on Cribs one time.
See, the hardest part
That
would
was cool.
be getting there once the
Yeah, but once you're
apocalypse-
there, you're square.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just life is normal.
yeah. The
Almost
one I
can
saw,
be.
it had like movie theater.
Yeah.
like all this like
A
swimming pool, spa. Like it was 18 floors, but like 6 of them were just like entertainment kind of deal.
Hmm.
A bar.
I don't know if
No, that
I don't know.
saw
if
alcohol
alcohol
had a
would be-
bar. And
I would
was like,
definitely
whoa.
would like to have a drink.
Oh yeah, I'd be drinking all the
Yeah.
time.
Loot the liquor store.
So
You know,
that
there's-
might
Get
be a
your
bad
weapons.
idea.
There's a place in Australia that it's so hot above ground that everybody lives underground. It's out where I think a lot of zinc gets mined,
Mm-hmm.
and it's way out in the outback, and everybody lives underground in like caves and stuff.
Tattooing.
Yeah, basically, it's pretty cool.
Some
actually.
pasty ass motherfuckers over there.
Yeah, for sure.
Some
And everybody
cave
just hangs
people.
out and drinks at this bar underground. They got churches and a whole town underground.
That's crazy.
yeah.
Would you
I'd like
visit
to
there,
visit.
or would you like be creeped out?
I would definitely visit. Most definitely. I would definitely want to hang out with
If
those
I was in
people.
Australia and had the funds and it wasn't too difficult, yes, I would visit.
Right.
If it was like going to Nashville
Mm.
or Atlanta or
I mean,
something.
who chooses to visit Australia though?
Bunch of people, dude. People are crazy. I don't know why you want to go there because every animal is designed to kill you.
Everything will kill you.
I have
there.
noticed that there's a lot of beautiful people in Australia,
Survival of the fittest, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
but I mean,
I wouldn't mess with an
it's hell.
Australian. that's for
If
sure.
you want hell on earth, just go to Australia.
Yeah.
I thought Texas was bad when I lived there, but I mean, Australia will just kill
Man,
Texas.
yeah.
It's weird Texas.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. It's like British Texas. They got crocodiles and sharks. Oh my God, there's so many sharks and cobras and stuff.
Yeah.
The
Maybe
man
not
of war
covered.
jellyfish.
Yeah, thought those were from Portugal. Thought they were
Oh, maybe
Portuguese
it
man
is.
of war. Why are they over here?
Yeah,
Spiders.
yeah.
Oh,
They're
it's-
insects.
no,
are
there's
as
a
big
different
as
one.
rodents.
Yeah.
There's one that's like the size of your thumbnail that will just like
Murder you.
destroy you.
Great, fantastic. Because I needed something else to be worried
Like
about.
you can even
Koalas
see
will kill
that.
you too.
I would never
Koalas
get in
are
the ocean.
bastards.
Kangaroos will kick your face off and box you and stuff. I've seen it.
Those videos are
Documentaries that
hilarious.
Bugs Bunny was in.
Mm.
Well, that one that Ice Cube was in.
Oh yeah, Outback Jack.
Yeah,
Outback Jack.
Yeah, Jerry O'Connell was in that too. Taylor loves that movie, by the
that's
way.
a good documentary.
We'll get him to show it at Amici's one day.
Awesome.
Good idea.
Dude, have you guys ever seen camel spiders?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, those big brown ones.
Yeah, my dad, when he was deployed overseas, they would have to deal with them.
Ugh.
He said that in the morning, like, the guys would go jogging, and these spiders would chase the joggers.
Holy shit. Are they
Yeah.
like
They're-
venomous?
They're about this big. They're
Yeah.
the size of dinner plates. And what they do is at night, they'll attach to the underside of camels,
Uh-huh.
and their venom numbs the skin, and then they just eat the flesh.
Yeah. No,
Holy shit.
they're abominations of.
Chuck, you love bugs.
I mean, most insects are really cool. I've been,
But not
known to say that.
arachnids?
Arachnids are really cool too, but not all arachnids.
What
Hashtag
about-
not all arachnids?
what about the Spider-Man?
Spider-Man's all right.
He's okay.
Ticks, fuck ticks. Those
I like
arachnids.
that.
Can
I
get
like
out
that
of there.
cartoon. I didn't like the show on Amazon.
Yeah, the cartoon,
Cartoon
was
was
great.
the best.
I like the show on
Spoon.
Amazon.
I don't know. I
Oh,
just couldn't really. I just couldn't get all the way into it.
I never finished it, but
Well,
I watched
yeah.
most of the first season and enjoyed it.
I never checked that out. I was
It-
excited about it when it launched, but
It's not something
Never
you can
watched it.
binge watch because it loses its appeal. But if you watch like one episode every 2 or 3 weeks,
You mean the way TV's supposed to be watched?
yeah? Like
I still try to
that
watch
show.
TV traditionally when
Dude,
I can.
I started watching Carnival Row last night. Watched the first 2 episodes.
Uh-huh.
It's really good.
Is it?
Really
Is it
good.
what is
pretty?
that?
Yeah,
It's on Amazon.
it's like fantasy meets steampunk.
Right. It reminds me of a lot like what was that one comic that I read with like the girl with the horns and they were running away? It was like some unrequited love kind of thing. It's not Fable.
Saga.
Saga. That's what
yeah.
it is. It reminds me of Saga, like in terms of like that kind of look.
Not
The dude
Red
with the
Saga.
TV head.
Mm-hmm.
I only read like I think the first book of that.
That was really neat
Thought it
style.
was all right.
Carnival Row. Orlando Bloom, right?
Yeah,
Haven't
Legolas?
seen him.
His
Haven't seen
character's
him in a
pretty cool.
second.
he's been around. He was in.
He was in the Pirates of the Caribbean, wasn't he?
I mean,
Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
nothing
not
else
the
to do.
last. Well, he was in the last one for like a cameo, but
Oh,
no, he played a bad guy in a movie I saw recently where this girl was like being chased, and he was like, "I'll help you out," and then he turned out to be bad.
Dun, dun, dun.
Terminator.
I can't remember. He had like a military jacket.
Terminator.
Oh, I wouldn't believe that at all.
He was the new Reese.
I wouldn't believe that at all.
What, Orlando Bloom
As the
Kyle
Terminator?
Reese? No, it's
Nah.
Kyle Reese because he was saying, "I'll help you out."
No. No. I don't want to see him in that. Do you think he'll be in the Lord of the Rings show that's coming on Amazon?
I don't know. He's starting to get a little bit older. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think-
like, isn't his character one of those immortal type dudes?
Yeah, so you
but
can't get older.
Yeah,
Ah,
because
you have to be able to get older
He's
because that
missed
one
his
old
window.
dude, Agent Smith,
Yeah, but he's still so pretty.
but he was
Like it-
still old.
I mean,
You got to be able to age some. They're not going to be a baby forever.
right.
I think what's cool is
He's aged too
Ewan
much.
McGregor's coming back for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
What's
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
on Disney Plus for something?
He signed on.
What's he
That's
going to be?
cool.
What show is that on?
He's gonna be his own Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What?
Yeah, dude.
He's revising the role.
Yes.
All right.
Dude,
Disney
he's
Plus
wanted-
might get a
Dude, he's
might get a
wanted
month out
to
of me.
for a long time.
Do we know the name? What's the name of it?
It's gonna be his own standalone.
Okay.
I thought it was just called Kenobi, but could be
Kenobi.
wrong.
I want to see an old man Ben.
It was gonna be he was gonna get a saga or like a legacy movie
Uh-huh.
like Rogue One and Solo, but I guess
think
now
they're
he's
putting
getting
a
a
lot of
show.
those on pause.
I think
right
that's
now.
going to be better. I think a lot of things would do better as shows like that
Mhm.
because I mean that you can squeeze like 8 hours or more than that into into like a plot. Instead of squeezing all that shit into like 2 hours, and
I know
then you get the Last Jedi.
you'll get like 20 minutes of him in
Still
his
salty.
hut on Tatooine. Like,
Forever salty. I'll never forgive Ryan
sodium
Johnson.
chloride. I am too. They won't get another $1 from me for that.
I heard plot leaks about Episode 9 that
Did you
if
read
they're
that on the internet?
correct,
It's
yeah,
got to be true.
if they're correct, I'm really bummed out. But we'll see.
Rumor
I'm
and
gonna go
innuendo.
watch it. I
Rumor
have
and
to.
innuendo. Thank you,
I have
Chuck.
to.
It's the end of it, so why not?
Somebody else can buy my ticket and I'll go, but they're not getting
I'll buy
my
your
money
ticket.
for it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'll buy the concessions.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, then we could be bitter together.
I'll need support.
That's how it was when I saw that third X-Men movie, the first Dark Phoenix one.
Yeah.
The Last Stand.
Yeah, Last Stand. Yeah, I was like, oh, I walked in there. Oh, they've killed it,
It was bad.
and it's never recovered.
No.
But it will soon, maybe. Fingers crossed.
Well,
Yeah.
on that high note, we're gonna end the show. 'Cause we all need to go cry.
Yeah.
But thank you for watching / listening.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Peace.
Have a good
All right.
one.
Awkward goodbye.
Damn.